All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. If you need a roof, make sure you call Ireland Contracting, the best in the business, 1-800-NEW-ROOF. Easy to remember. If I needed a roof, I would call him. Paul said if he needed a roof, he would call him too. 1-800-NEW-ROOF. We have a couple lines open. Give us a call on the Borders and Borders hotline, 412-575-2600. You know, I've been talking about Dallas Keuchel, at least making an attempt to try to sign. You know, leak it to the media that you're trying to engage in Boris or Keuchel in discussions. Do something to get maybe some fans or some excitement around the Pirates right now because, you know, they're losing again. Not only losing on the field, but they're losing off the field as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is if they continue to hover around, like you said, a little bit above 500, and then they have one of these 5 or 6 games winning streaks, that will probably get some excitement going. But you know, the problem is. But
they had that. You didn't see it over there.
The fan base doesn't trust the owner. Yeah. That's the biggest problem. And until the fan base figures out that they need to trust the owner or that they can trust the owner, it's not going to happen. You know,
Brian, John Cosgrove just tweeted me at Yinzer Online. If Pittsburgh sports fans already think Chris Archer was the worst trade ever, how long would it take for Dallas Keuchel to become the worst big money signing ever? I'm not talking about signing to a lengthy contract. The guy's 31. But, you know, maybe trying to get him to a one-year deal. And even if it's, you know, 15, 16 million prorated, that's not that bad. And I'm willing to take the chance. It's not my money. You know, I want the Pirates to win over the fans again. Right. I want them to show the fans that they're serious, and they haven't done that.
And could Dallas Keuchel's contract really be worse than Jason Kendall's?
No, and it would be prorated, so they'd have to pay like $10 million bucks.
That's the thing.
This guy might keep you in the race at least.
If you could get him on a one-year deal, that'd be, you know.
He said he would do a one-year deal to prove himself. So. Right. Someone's going to wait until after the trade deadline. You know, who cares about the 57th overall pick in the draft? Go out and try to, you know, get to Keuchel and Boris before the Yankees do, or one of these other teams that are waiting till after the not the trade deadline, that are waiting till after the draft is what I'm talking about. All right, back out the phone line. Let's go out to Bobby in Monessen. What's up, Bobby? Bobby, you there?
Yes, sir. Hey, good show, guys. Love
Thanks.
You both there, man.
Thanks.
Hey, this is my opinion in this scenario. I hear all you guys about going out and signing it, but you know, I've been on that. You know, through their losing and everything, I'm still on them. But I think the Pirates, you know, the front office created this catastrophe themselves. Let me ask you guys a question.
Go. We don't have a lot of time.
Okay, if either one of you was a professional player, a top-notch like a Bryce Harper or somebody, and they asked you to come to play at Pittsburgh, would you come and play before the last 25 years of them?
You know, thanks a lot, Bobby. You know, I agree with you. Dallas Keuchel might not want to come here. Well, if that's what he's trying to get to.
Who knows? If he wants a one-year deal, he's going to go wherever he can get the most money.
All right, we got to take a break. Back to wrap things up. Coming up next. Stay right there.